that one restart where you and the 19 made a little contact. Was that fair?
Yeah, I think so. We've seen a lot worse here over the course of the last 2 years. So, yeah, honestly, he got a good start, and I was trying to keep position on him, and I got in hot and doored him a little bit, and he was holding me down really tight, which he needed to be. So, yeah, I thought it was a good race. I hope he thinks so, too. I thought we put on a good show.
Did you need a long green flag run for your strategy to work out?
Well, we needed not all the stack cautions, and then all of a sudden he was fourth and had a couple good restarts, and you really didn't have to use anything up to get there. So, yeah, if we could have got a long green flag run, any one of those first 2 or 3 runs after he pitted, we'd probably win the race. So, yeah, it just didn't go our way tonight. But, going back, I don't know that I would have done anything different. I think overall the 19 was just a little bit better than us, and restarts were on my Achilles heel, and there was just too many of them at the end.
Is the tire fall off pretty negligible here at night?
Yeah, very small. Really, it's all like Bristol. We all pit at the end of stage 1 and roll to the end of the race. So he was just good tonight. He was able to make it work with pitting. So yeah, and the cautions fell his way for his strategy tonight. And yeah, it's a disappointing. You want that grandfather clock, but we got a shot at the end. Super proud of Thorspor. Thank you to Duke and Rhonda Thorson. I love doing this, having a shot to win at one of the racetracks I just dreamed of running about as a kid. So happy to be here, and I think we have the points lead. So excited to go to Texas.
Was it a case of anything that your team had been lacking over these first few races, or just circumstances more than anything?
I don't know that I'd say lacking. I'd say probably circumstances. Things out of our control just happened to us in the race, and having a crew chief change and building that camaraderie and stuff like that. But we're starting to click now, and nights like tonight make it all worth it. And I could not be any more proud of the 77 team, Inspire Motorsports, and Jason Trincheri and all the guys that are on the box calling this. This is a good night. We'll take this and move forward.
What's the environment been like since the transition to Spire from what you experienced at KBM?
It's the same but different. It feels weird. It's not so bad now. I've just kind of gotten used to it. But no, it's been a good transition, and everybody. Yeah. And everybody there. I mean, just like that. I mean, everybody's so close and good friends, and it's nice to have teammates that you get along with and can spend your time with and learn off of and build off of. I've been here a while now, and I'm still learning every day. So, yeah.
Can you recap that last restart, especially the importance of the choose on whether you want to be inside or outside?
Yeah, I honestly put it in my spotter's hands, and I just took it from there. But I told him, I was like, look, man, I don't know what you want to do here, but whatever you choose, I'm game. So he made the right decision. Shout out Brennan Benici. He always does a great job for me, and I've had him for a few years now. So just try to survive at the end. I mean, you kind of throw everything out the window when it's like that, and we made it through.
The strategy work and maybe contend with the 98?
Yeah, I think a long green flag run in the 19 probably doesn't get to me, and the 98 might run out of fuel. But ultimately, I mean, I just needed a little bit more truck at the end to contend in a short run. So it could have played in my favor a little bit more, but it is what it is, right? I had the opportunity to take the lead off the 19, I just couldn't. So I mean, at the end of the day, I didn't feel like one got away because I was down a little bit versus where he was. So not too disappointed on that. But yeah, it could have obviously played in my favor a little bit more.
All in all, you feel like maximized today?
I think so. I mean, we qualified 5th. We ran top 5 all night, and we finished 4th. So, I didn't lead the whole race and lose it. I was 2nd or 3rd place truck the whole night, and like I said, lost one spot to where I probably should have been. But I think we walked out of here in Martinsville with a decent finish. And like I said, the last couple weeks, I mean, it's been like anything and everything that could take us out of a decent finish or a win happened. Some being my fault. So I'm just happy to finish where we should have and keep building off this, because this is a super important race for the playoffs. This is the penultimate race, so you want to have a good showing here in the spring so you could tune on your stuff for the fall, because if you're out to lunch today, I mean, you're going to be shooting it blind in the fall. So I'm happy this is a very important race, and I think we executed the way we needed to.
When you got the choose up to the front row, did you feel like you had something to fight with, or was that just a case of being able to take the opportunity and see what happens?
Yes. Good run. Yeah, I mean, it's Martinsville, right? I mean, you're vulnerable on the outside, but I could have filed into 3rd and played it safe, but you got to at least give yourself a shot for the win. And choosing front row gives you that. So, like I said, I don't think the 19 was better than me, right? The 98, I could have, a couple times I almost took the lead, and I feel like that's just, truck. The 19 was pretty strong on his entry into 1, hooked up really good on the restart, so it was just hard to get to his outside and pin him down off of 2. So, yeah, I don't change really a thing, and, I had a shot to get it, and it just didn't happen at the end of the day.
You kind of just answered this, but where was the 19 so much better than everyone else tonight?
I mean, it looked like he had a little bit more lateral. Like I was a little bit on the snug side on the 60% mark, and then if I lost the nose, I would kind of lose the right rear in the process. So I had to be like super disciplined to the line. And I think I could only run a certain speed, right? Like if I overstepped that, I would probably tag my right rear on the fence off of 4 and off of 2. So I was kind of running my own pace, trying to save brake when I could. Obviously, it went down to some short runs, so that wasn't. Kind of took that away out of my toolbox, but yeah, I mean, he was just a little bit better, so got to catch up for the fall.
I mean, we had a really good truck. We were not as good as the 19. That was a great truck that Christian and Charles put together. But honestly, that last restart killed us. I felt like we could have run 3rd or 4th there. The 2 just couldn't get going on that last restart, so probably should have picked bottom, but we had a really good truck with newer tires. It took me too long to get there. It was just too tight, so. We had even though we had top 5 speed, it's my 3rd top 5 of the year. So we're just gonna keep on putting up these top 5s and knocking them down. The more we run in top 5, the more of these races we'll win. So we're gonna get one here soon. I got a great team behind me with Liuna and Chevrolet and Mark Hillman, Bill McAnally, and McAnally Hildeman. So it's truly an honor to be here. I can't believe I'm leaving Martinsville saying I had a good day. I don't know if I've ever come to Martinsville and had a good day. So it was a fun day for sure. Driving through the field like that, coming from 20th to finish top 5 overall, not bad for a day.